guys. Hey guys. So once again, I'm gonna go ahead and say this before. If you don't mind being on stream, this is the area for you. If you don't want to be on stream, this is the area for you. We are gonna take a little bit of time in the middle of the class to hang out and communicate. Today we have another vocabulary expansion class. So I'm excited. I'm a little I'm feeling a little bit better because this week I had a pretty rough week. So I'm feeling good. Let's go. So today's gonna be a little bit more like common words that people just like don't at least learn like right off the bat, but it's gonna be like, the sign for like share, things like that. Share, trust, dream, idea, some more some more sick ideas. I totally didn't think about the word for dream while staring at my friend, you know, dreamer. But thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Today we have Dreamer, we have Jensen here. If you have any questions, they're helpers as well. So I'm gonna start writing down the helpers on the board right here, just to make sure you guys know who to go to if you need help. But all right, let's get started. Let's do it. So the first word that I want to show you guys today is the sign for shared. The sign for share. I think this might actually be a better one right here. That's share. So you have two flat hands like this. Share, share, share. If you do it one time like this, it means pure, like pure, innocent, wholesome. But if you do it two times like this, it means share, share. I want to share a story with you. Okay, share. The next sign, this is the sign for trust. Trust. So I see two main ways people are signing it, but the way I like to do it personally is like this. Trust. Imagine you're catching a baby. You're holding the baby. That baby trusts you. I see people do it like this. Trust. Both are good. Mean the same thing. So trust and or trust. I trust you with my life. I trust you. I don't know if that's true, but I do trust you guys. Let's go. Sign for dream. You have a D hand. It is actually initialized both in ASL grammar and in PSE. The sign for dream is initialized with a D. Dream. Imagine thought or dreaming bubbles going up. So dream. Dream. Now the next sign is a very similar sign for idea. Idea. And now it's actually initialized with an I hand. So it's like dream, but with an I. So idea or idea. Like that. I give the idea bubbles. So we have dream with a D hand going up. And then we have idea with a pinky. So, yeah. And the next one would be the sign for curious. Curious. So, the my preferred way to sign this, I don't know if there's actually another way to sign curious, but an F hand, and then you do a circle on, like underneath your chin. So curious. I'm curious. I'm curious. Yeah, F hand. So if you don't have an F hand, you can like you can act like you're bending it down. You can do that, something like that. But I think most avatars for even the Quest users should have an F hand now. So curious. Yeah. Now we have a little bit more of an advanced sign, but it's one of my favorite signs. Is instead. So you have two F hands like this, and then you let them go like this. So it's like you're doing a circular motion with the Fs, and as you come up, you let the Fs go into a motion like this. So it kind of looks like this from the top. Instead. So instead, like that. Instead, it's a different sign for rather. Like I'd rather do something. So if you know the sign for and, like and, it's across your chest. And, but if you do rather, you start from this side of your chest. This is my dominant hand, my right hand, coming outwards. So rather. Rather. You have instead, and you have rather. Rather. Also different from the sign for like prefer with an 8 hand. You have prefer or favorite. I would prefer my like pizza this certain way, so prefer or favorite. You have rather. Rather. Cool. I do wants to write down and prefer. Prefer. Here we go. Here's some contextual signs. So so the sign for guess and or like miss, as in like I missed class today. So, and I'll show you a way that you can actually like kind of differentiate missed and guessed as well, if you really want to get your point across. So the sign for guess or assume is like this. Like I guess. I assumed. I assumed wrong. I assumed wrong. People will use it for the same sign for like I missed class. That is not the sign for like I missed you, as in like you know, we haven't seen each other in a long time. I missed you. So if you really want to get the point across, you want to differentiate. Like you missed an object, you missed the ball. You can hold up your goal, and then you can sign missed with the goal. You missed it like this. If you really want to differentiate, like, hey, I'm not signing assume or guess. I'm making it a little easier. I missed this. I missed class today. So now the actual sign, which would be the next one, would be like the sign for like I miss you, and you have your index finger, and you're tapping your chin twice. I missed you. I missed you. Long time. No see. Or no see. I missed you. Yeah, missed you. This one's a very similar sign for serious. It's also on your chin with an index finger. If you're doing serious, it's like you're doing the sign for just, but you're doing it on your chin. Chin. So I'm serious. I'm serious now. Serious. And then here we have jealous, which is also kind of similar, but you're doing it with an X hand on your cheek. So you have an X. You can signify that you're bending it and do it like this. But if you have an X hand in real life, this is jealous. I'm jealous. I'm envious. The same sign for envious. Jealous or envious. Now we have alone, which is a very similar sign to, like I said earlier, just or only. So alone. You have one single person. That person's alone. So alone. Alone. Now if you're talking about the sign for lonely, it would be different as well. So you start from over your mouth and you end up in the same place. Point A, you travel back in the same place. So lonely. I'm lonely. I need my friends because I'm lonely. Understand? Hoggies.
What was alone
Any
again?
questions? Which one?
Alone?
Alone? Alone would be similar to the sign for just and or only, but then you're kind of doing it like this.
Uh,
Alone.
alone. Like
Alone. Yeah. Imagine a
lonely.
person. This person's
Not
alone with your dominant hand.
not
Alone. Alone. Yep. Any questions? Cool. So what's up, big? So soon and curious. So curious is gonna be done on your neck and your chest area. So curious and like this. And then soon would be like you're tapping your chin. Soon would be like you're tapping your chin. So you could do soon like this, or you could do soon like this. Yeah. So this is gonna be more like closely related to real life sign. So this is a real life sign. This is more used by people in VR, I think, but both do mean soon. Yeah, so it's just positioning of your hand. Yeah, of course. Any other questions? If not, like always, I want you guys to take a little bit of time to like kind of hang out for the next like 15 minutes or so, and then we'll do a review of everything. And if I think of more words, I'll put them up on the bonus words, and we'll talk about them. But for about 15 minutes, I want you guys to just hang out, practice signing together. You don't have to use your voice, but I want you guys to just like, if you see somebody that you're not your friend, practice introducing yourself, practice building your communication skills. Go ahead and start now. And if you have any questions, let me, Jensenth, or Dreamer the DM know. What's up, Ash?
Trust, you're confusing me. I'm so confused. What do you mean?
My headset was being weird, and I was trying to join people, and it wouldn't join.
Right, that is annoying. So this is
And so I had to restart.
This is the alternative way. This is the initialized way for it, and then this is like a closer ASL grammar way. It'll be like this. Just so like life print shows this, but I know hand speak shows like this. So, but neither both are correct. They both mean the same thing. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, if you have any other questions, you can let me know. Okay, I'm gonna head pat.
Alone,
Cutie.
not lonely.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I got so used to this avatar, I can't use the other ones now because I
I-
unlearned it.
Graffiti alone.
Yeah, the graffiti. I think I just forgot all the signs for today. I think I just forgot them all.
Oh, brilliant.
You forgot to write pure,
great.
by the way, on the bonus.
Give me a second, there's something in my eyes.
If you do
And
it
there's
orange,
another
then
one at the end.
It's pure.
Your share.
Shares 2 times.
Share. Your. Trust. Mm-hmm.
Was that it?
Mhm.
Just like that. Was that prefer? Was like. No, that was instead or rather. No, no.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What you guys doing this weekend?
Learning sign.
Just vibing.
Not,
Doggies. Yeah, me
not
too.
so much.
Not so much. I feel that. Tonight my buddy's playing EDC, so I'm gonna be drinking. He's one of the sets at
cool.
EDC, so they're gonna be live streaming it, and I'm excited to get fucked up and watch
Awesome.
it. Let's go. Let's
Ooh,
go.
similar.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I am severely sleep deprived. My brain is not working today.
Are you gonna get some sleep soon?
Yeah,
It's really hard
but
to do in this
I
avatar,
still
but you do the same
promised
thing.
to play
You go back into the fist with
Werewolf
the eye hand instead.
after ASL class,
Yeah,
so
you can do it
I'll
easier
still have
with
to play
that hand mod.
that, and then I'll go to bed.
What's werewolf?
Yeah.
Just keep
Oh,
keep
the
the
game.
sand the same, and then
The
just
game,
It's like a
close
mafia
that
game,
hand.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit
Yeah,
like
similar to
Thomas
Mafia, yeah.
Salem.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, I thought
I've
it was
seen
like a
people play
name of
that,
a
it's
club.
fun.
With the
Oh no,
'cause
I'm
Spearhead
done
was,
with clubs for the weekend, mate. Seriously, like the 10-hour
with
party
two
from
fingers on the sand,
Friday.
right?
Like
Jeez.
I'm done for the weekend, mate. I'm done. I've had my fill.
Parts.
Now it's time to vibe. Time to
Yeah,
vibe.
if you close
Yeah.
the grip hand,
Party.
Vibe.
grip-
Party.
the grip
Vibe.
button. Yeah, and do it like that.
Some
you can
people
do
say,
it
I
like
think
that.
Mousy signs vibe like this. Vibe.
I've seen people just pull it out for
I
I
idea.
thought it was
Do you
like
that.
I
dancing,
do
like
that
doing
too.
the
like
but
two
same
little
motion.
legs.
That's what I
So
thought.
So
That's
party.
what was
Party would be
done.
like this.
I've done that too.
Party.
But,
Oh,
yeah.
can I do that?
I,
Oh yeah.
I
With
do know that
hands.
that's a
Is that
different
with
way to do
hands?
it. Maybe that's just a VR way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll have to
And
check.
then
Just
vibe
'cause
would be
it's
like
difficult to
specifically with
do
like these, and it'd
in
be like
VR.
going
Yeah,
outwards.
it's difficult
kind
to
of
do
would
in
be a
VR.
vibe.
I can't do them.
Yeah,
Ah,
vibe.
Yeah.
Then you just stick your peace sign up for regular index.
I'll check that.
Vibe.
that one's really hard.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Little
Put that
finger.
away. Put that away. It's not worth it.
Little finger one. I
It's
can't do
okay.
it.
It's okay. He's English. It's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Trained from a
English.
very young age.
English. Let's go. Trained. We went to school for this in
It's right under your
elementary. Let's
chin.
go.
Sort of
Yeah.
ends your neck fish.
I'm
How to
gonna
shank a
forget
bitch,
that
a
sign.
101.
Like
Nope.
where you stab if
Shake a
you're,
bitch.
if you're asphyxiating, it's like where you
You'd
stab.
be surprised.
That's
Oh
the better
yeah,
way to
of
remember
course.
it.
Is that how you relate it? I'm sorry, what?
That's
I'm
the
sorry,
Swiss
sorry.
in those flick nights.
Jesus Christ, streamer.
Yeah, right?
What?
That's
It's
like
just
that's
on a
like
knife
you
and a little
stab.
toothpick and a magnifying glass. I like that one. Because it looks like I'm making
it's correct.
a
That's,
bubble.
that's the section you need.
Which one?
Oh,
Oh, dream.
yeah, dream.
Why?
I
Yes.
don't know. I saw a movie with
Make sure
that
you're doing
once
it, like,
and I never
around, like, your
forgot it. It
temple
was
of your head.
traumatizing. Anyway,
coming out of your brain.
Is that my
Hey.
temple?
Forever
Moving on.
curious.
Like lifting your hand up just a little bit more.
yeah, it was a curious incident.
sorry.
And then,
as to
yeah,
how
make
I
sure you're doing it
recall
with the D hand too. So
Anyway.
put your thumb in. Yep, exactly.
Mm.
If you need to use your camera as like a little mirror to see where your positioning is on your face, it'd probably be helpful.
The smiley cloud.
Happy dreams.
They sort
Right,
of
Sam
have
Williams, I
Smiley
suppose. I'll be having
go in a circle, and then once you come back to where you were,
nightmares.
Bad
that.
dreams. Scary dreams.
here's the thing I currently have, but I don't want it.
Yeah.
I want this thing
I
instead.
don't
What's
think there's
scary?
actually a sign for nightmare. That's scary. It's like imagine something popping up in front of your face. Scary.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
I like that.
Scary.
Scary
A lot of
dream.
scary shit.
okay, if you like have
And
two things,
Halloween.
you're like, I want this
Shit.
thing,
Isn't that shit?
but
Scary
I
shit.
have
yeah.
this other thing.
Yeah. I'm just
I
Look at
mean,
your
you
side
can
now. See, you have a
sort of
helping
use
hands
that, but it kind
logo
of
right
makes,
there.
it can kind of make a sentence a little bit more
Yeah.
confusing.
Did you do
When
this
you Hackers
avatar?
Club.
Oh, it's my
Yeah, they
tail.
have
Hold
it.
on.
Nice.
It used to have a
That
lot
looks
more
good.
stuff.
I don't
but
have
it
a
got
tail.
broke in the update.
Big understand.
It's probably
You should
Trust's tail.
Look in my belly. I've got a little
'Cause every
sack
time you
in
do
my
an L
belly.
on this avatar, it
Ah,
flies in
what
front
is
of you.
that?
Oh, I just vaguely saw
What
something
am I
moving,
looking
and I was
for?
like, do I have a tail
Oh,
on?
N. Is it a
I-
big?
I
wish
wish
it
we
was fine
could
for
see-
others.
I wish I
Is it
could
flipping
see it,
off?
but-
Is that what it's
Yeah.
doing? It's flipping
Yeah.
off. What the
Okay,
fuck?
with your,
It's
with
flipping.
your thumb
Yeah,
out.
no, sign language.
Imagine.
Flip it back.
For what?
And no sign
Yeah,
language,
I
dude.
want this
Pockies,
other
it's
thing. Yeah,
fluent.
other.
The one you need to know. Come out.
Other.
The universal one.
The universal sign language one. Earth sign.
It's a fun move. I like the sign-ins.
Oh, I do
That's
write
a
kind of
good
small.
one.
I need to practice writing bigger. Phone bitch.
Oh, dear. Oh, that's so hard.
Phone bitch.
That's me.
Huh? Why are you crying?
Dear.
Are you
You're
upset that I
fine,
talked
you're
about
okay.
asphyxiation?
You're okay. Your VR was weird. Oh, okay. That's okay.
I'm
You're
sorry.
okay.
I promise
Kim.
not to be
It's
I
very
managed to
hard.
come, and I
Oh,
know
I
you're
did.
gonna review it, and you're gonna learn everything
Ping pong.
anyway. I already seen you
If you
doing
do it with your little
so,
finger, it's idea
Yeah.
Of course.
instead of dream.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
noticed
you're
that
fun,
if you
Andrew.
want to use a pinky
Associate
more,
that
your
sign.
hand needs to
And
be
I'm
more
never gonna
up
be
on
able to
the
forget
English
that now.
controller.
Panda, wouldn't you
Which
agree
sign?
that
Just doesn't
sign,
want to
sign
do
curious
it.
I've also
happens over
found
the
it
area
helps
where
if
you
you
would
just use
stab
the
if
tips of
someone
your
was
fingers rather than the
asphyxiating,
whole finger.
right?
I hate it here.
Right?
Hey guys, class is gonna go ahead and resume. Gonna go ahead and start class again.
Wonderful.
I think that we've had enough conversating because the conversations have officially gotten weird. So you know what? It's those people over on that square that fucked it up for the rest of the class. You guys had 3 more minutes, and they took it away. They fucked it all
Good
up.
job,
you guys can be mad at
Dreamer.
them.
I'm
Good job,
sorry.
Dreamer.
Thank you.
Good job, Dreamer.
Job.
So what I want to do is I want to go through the entire list and do a quick review. I want to do a little review, and then just kind of maybe cover a few more words that what's it called that I thought about, like the word for honest and stuff. So do you guys remember the sign for share? Share. Share. You have your open hand. Share. You do it 2 times. Share. Yeah, share. What about the sign for trust? Trust. So there's two main ways to do trust. You can do it like this, pulling your. It's kind of similar to the sign for wholesome, right? Wholesome or strong. But you're doing it from the chest with one hand on the other, like this. Trust. Trust. Or you could do it like this. Trust, as in like you're catching a baby. Trust. I trust you. Yeah. Trust. Again, I can show you the sign for like strong or health, healthy, or wholesome.
Like,
All the same ones. So wholesome, pulling out
you
like
found
this.
someone new after like
Wholesome.
2 weeks, and I was like,
Yeah.
no,
I'll write that
like,
down
I'm
really
not really
quick.
like too offended, but I am offended by it. But like, I'm
Let's
not
see.
like. I
Strong
guess because it makes everything she said before sound like
slash
she didn't actually care.
wholesome.
Because like if she was genuinely that like
That's a big one.
messed up about
Ooh,
it,
you know
I
what?
don't think she would
Let's
have
do
gotten with
strong and
someone
healthy.
after so short of a time. I don't know how to convey that through sign.
Because none of you guys would know what wholesome is anyway.
Ooh, burn.
Health. Joking. I'm joking. I'm. It was just a prank, bro. It was just a prank. You missed. You get good. Also, I wanted to show. Now we're on the topic of like trust. I want to show you guys it's actually a different sign if you want to do honest. So honest would be like this. So honest would be an H hand, and you're
What?
sliding it up. You have the back of
You can
your
hear my voice
palm
in there?
facing into your non-dominant hand.
Oh.
Honest. Honest. It's an H. You're pushing honesty towards somebody, or towards away from you. Honest. I'm an honest person. I promise. I promise. Ooh, there's another one. Promise. I like that. That's actually one of my favorite words. Promise. So you start like this, point A, then you slap it over your fist. So non-dominant is your fist, and then you have your dominant hand. Promise. 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 What's up?
I'm wholesome, honest.
Commit. Yeah,
I'm
commit too.
also
Yeah, there's a
honest.
contextual sign for the sign for commit or promise. Commit. What's up? Can I write it? Yeah, promise and commit. Yeah, I got you. Let's see. Commit. Making a commitment to somebody, making a promise. Yeah, promise. Or commit. Yeah. Okay, so, ooh, I forgot to put honest on there too. Oh, I know I did put honest. I wrote it earlier. Jeez, silly me. So, the next one we're gonna do is, did we already review dream? Yeah, no, we haven't done that yet again. So, dream. Dream. Have your D hand. Dream. You have dream bubbles. What's the difference between idea and dream? Idea would be with an I hand, initialized with an I hand. So idea. Do you guys know the sign for imagine? Imagine. You guys should all know the sign for imagine. If not, I will show it. Imagine. So two I hands on each side of your head. Imagine. Imagine. Yeah, imagine. So you have idea or imagine. Imagine dragons. Imagine dragon. All right. So the next one would be curious. Curious. I know these guys remember curious. I know those ones do. They were doing some fucked up shit. All right. They're talking about some fucked up shit over there. All right. It was weird chant, but you do an F on the F right here. You do F on your chest. Curious. I'm curious. I'm curious about something. You guys all favorite signs or which, something like that. I'm curious. I'm curious. Now, how about the sign for instead? Instead. Instead. Start off like this. Point A. You travel. You let go. Instead. Instead. Yeah, that one's a little bit more of an advanced one, but I like it. Instead. What about the sign for like rather? Like I'd rather go eat pizza than burgers today. I'd rather do that. Rather. So it's like similar to the sign for and, but then you start off like near your shoulder, pull outwards. Rather. Rather. Yeah, I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. And just a little bonus one, how about like prefer or favorite? I just showed that one, right? About A hand on your chin. Prefer, favorite. Yeah. The next sign, how about the sign for guess? Guess. Yeah, guess. Guess. Guess and or assume. They're both the same sign. I assumed correct. I assumed or I guessed wrong. Guessed wrong. It's fine. People do use it for the sign for like I missed. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably better to make it a little bit more clear and do it with a hand, like you're missing an objective. This is your goal, this is your target. I missed that target. I missed that goal. Now, what about the sign for like I missed you? I missed you. I missed you. You have your index finger. You're tapping your chin twice. I missed you. I missed you. Yeah. I missed you. I can show a sign that was also brought up to me by Brank. So the sign for soon, again, was an F hand on your chin. So soon. Like see you soon. Very soon. Yeah. The only difference between those two would be positioning in hand. You have your chest, you have your chin. Yeah, soon. How about the sign for serious? Serious. Look at the serious face. Serious. Oh, there goes my controller. Now it's actually serious. Fucked. Look at this. Now my controller's messed up. Serious on your chin. Serious. You're twisting it. You're serious. It's not the sign for bored. I know bored is up here on your nose. Imagine you're picking your nose. But it's on your chin. Serious. Serious.
So
Bored.
would
Okay.
seriously bored just be like that?
You could be seriously bored. Yeah, you could be like, fuck, dude, I'm, seriously bored. Nah. Serious. How about the sign for jealous? I'm gonna show another sign that kind of slipped my mind a little bit. It slipped my mind that people do use for jealous. Thanks to where's Addie at? Or not Addie? Ash. Ash still here? Oh, well, Ash brought up a good point.
Ash
Some people do use
crashed.
the sign for.
Ash
Or they
crashed. Her
crash,
roommate
okay.
reset the Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. So the sign for jealous that you would use more in like real life scenarios, I would say with the better way would be with an X hand. So jealous like this. But then you can see some people using it initialized like this, jealous on your cheek, jealous, because you were doing a J, right? It's like you're doing a J over your cheek, jealous. But the X hand, that's a good way. I think that's my preferred way. That I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Now, the sign for alone. You guys remember the sign for alone? Sign for alone. And you have your index finger, putting it up to your chest. Alone. Alone. You're doing a little circular motion. Like this. Alone. Alone. Now, the sign for lonely. 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 I hope nobody here is lonely. Start from your index finger over your lips. And then you're doing a point A travel to point B. You're just going to end up in the same place, lonely. Do it like this too. Lonely. Lonely. Yeah, lonely. Or lonely. In real life, you'd be like really close to your. That's as far as close as I'm getting. But you'd be close to your lips. Lonely. Lonely. I recommend going down and then back up. Lonely. Yeah. Lonely. Now, I'm gonna go over the few little bonus words right here that we didn't already cover. Well, that we already covered, but I haven't reviewed. So the sign for pure. Pure. What's the difference between the sign for pure and share? Pure would be like you're brushing it outwards one time. Pure. Pure. If you're doing share, it's kind of similar to the sign for pure, but you're doing it 2 times. 2 times. Share. Share. I've talked about this in a few classes, but I'm gonna go ahead and say or talk about it again for the sake of YOLO. So the sign for just and or only. You guys know that one? So just and or only. That's the ASL grammar way to sign that. Just and or only. It's a contextual sign. You will see people sign just like this, like a J hand into your palm. Just. That's fine too. It's a little bit more of a VR sign more than an IRL. But this would be more of a real life ASL like grammar sign. So just and or only. Yeah. How about the sign for strong, healthy, or health, wholesome, wholesome, wholesome. Yeah, wholesome or strong, healthy, or health in general. Talking about. Yeah. Are you guys healthy? You guys healthy? I'm not. I'm not. I need to become better about being healthy. But now how about the sign for promise and or commit? Hey Ash, welcome back. We covered this. We covered you reminded me of the variation for jealous. So thank you. I appreciate you. You reminded me of that, so I showed them the alternative of jealous. But if you guys do promise or commit, you guys sign that. I do that, so or like this. You have a thumb down, promise and or commit. Yeah, promise and or commit. Yeah, just one time. One time. Cool. Let's see. Is there any that I haven't gotten yet? No. Oh, I think that's all the vocabulary for today. You guys have any like questions so far of anything that we've done? What's up?
How do you differentiate between strong, health, and wholesome?
It's a contextual sign, so it's going to be dependent on the conversation. You're going to have to just be able to practice being able to picture or to take apart context from what you guys are talking about. So if you're like talking about, say, like I'm going to the gym, I'm a like, oh, I guess you can use that for healthy or strong. I don't know. I'm a weak person. I'm not a strong person. You know, I don't know. You'd have to like be able to pick it apart from a conversation pretty much, and that's gonna take a lot of like practicing through it. Like, you know, if you guys are talking about like if a patient in the hospital is not so healthy, you know, like you would be able to probably understand. It's a very similar sign. You could be talking about strong. Actually, I'm horrible at explaining this contextual signs. But yeah, no, it's something that I guess just is just depending on the conversation, you'll be able to tell whatever like topic you're having. Be able to
I
pick it
just
out.
like
I
conflate
should be
them all to the same word and just assume that they have similar like, and I kind of figure it out afterwards. Like if
Yeah.
someone's talking to me and it's like a contextual sign, I'll look at it and then like acknowledge what it could be and what like, and then think like what makes the most sense and would make me ask the least amount of questions.
Yeah, just knowing the different meanings for signs, like the sign for sure, true, or real, they're all the same sign. But then, like if somebody says like real life, then you know the other two meanings would be sure and true. Which one makes the most sense? Is like real life or sure life or true life? You know, so actually one of my friends says true life. Red goes true life, and it triggers the fuck out of me because I'm like, you know that means real. You just say true life, but he's not wrong. But yeah, it's just like being able to just pick it out of a sentence. Just being able to kind of understand what they're talking about. But that's something I know a lot of people at the beginning of learning sign language like struggle with, and it's something that just takes a lot of practice through your communication. It just becomes easier over time. But yeah, and those specifically, if like Mousy is going and boasting about how pure, innocent, and wholesome she is, she's not gonna be going, I'm pure, I'm pure, innocent, and strong. Maybe she's strong. I think Mousy's a strong person, but she's probably talking about innocent. Just being able to pick it apart. Yeah. Any other questions? Well, I appreciate you guys all coming today. Class is gonna be officially like finished. You guys are welcome to hang out and just like vibe with each other and practice. I appreciate you guys all for taking the time to come to another immerse class. Our next class will be on Monday. I'll be teaching again at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. But I love you guys all. Thank you for being a part of Immersed. This community is growing really big and it's really powerful. So I'm really proud of everybody. So let's go. If you guys have any other questions, I'll be here for a bit. And you can also ask Jensen and Dreamer.